bubble. Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and Divide and Conquer version 5. We are still playing as the Easterlings of Rhûn, and we have reached turn 99. In the last episode, we've been taking Burgram from Dale. We are trying to regicide them, but that's not that easy because it appears that they have the Teutonic setup that every general basically becomes a can become a faction leader or a faction heir. I think so, because yeah, whatever. But I'm still trying to regicide them. But the Dale Doomstack has spawned nonetheless, and they are laying siege to Dale. So it would be a lot of fun if we are somehow able to repel that attack. Most likely we will be facing that in this episode, unless they decide to be absolute bastards and just starve me out, which I really hope they won't. And this is gonna be a brutal fight. They have a really good army of some pretty decent Lake Town pikemen, barding marksmen, and some Northmen as well, which are not that strong. But yeah, I think we'll also get some militia. Yeah, 2 units of militia when they attack to help us defending. Speaking of defending, we are also at war with the Woodland Realm. Last episode, they didn't really fight them that much. We gave away this settlement to Dol Guldur so the Woodland Realm wouldn't claim it. Speaking of claiming, in the last episode, we took Mirariariarioriarion from EREBOR, and hence we should be triggering. It was just in the between the turns now. So in the next turn, most likely the EREBOR Doomstack will spawn, unless I'm able to take Widibord and Onazanar in this turn. And taking Widibord, we have the faction leader in there, and I think actually that this might be the most difficult one of the battles. Onazanar, you have pretty few units, but I think they have a fortress. That might give them some towers, and it might also be a pretty small one, so the towers will hit us quite a lot. And I don't know if they will be getting any garrison. I don't think so. They have a mining complex that would be a lot of fun to take. But we don't have a general, so we might have to sack it. Well, anyway, I would like to take both of these settlements, and we might also have a battle at Dale. Burgram, I don't think I'll have to worry too much about that region, but I'm still moving my armies west. You could actually keep on chasing this general, just in case we're able to actually kill him. That would be a good thing. You get into Mediariariariariarion. Let's see. We are all on the wrong side here. So that unit can just hang outside of that settlement, and then we'll all, like a big happy family, except for some defensive units, march west. And we are ready for that. We can also retrain a bunch of units. I wonder if that will actually replenish them or just give them armor. I guess we'll find out. Speaking of finding out, we've taken this one so recently. Thinking Dark Sanctuary first and foremost for culture. Because we start this episode with a brand new turn. So we have the movement points and the income all finished. But I don't remember the messages that we got. Well. You can first of all get a tower here, and then I want you to just keep pushing west. I don't think Burgram will be attacked. They will be really stupid if they choose to attack Burgram. Although we do have a basically full stack. Not really, but a pretty decent stack there. Pretty decent there. Dale has a lot of units. Let's get off. We are training units here, and we can also give them a pretty decent armor. I think. So we're doing our best here. Erebor, don't think we will be able to recruit anything here yet for quite a while, because the culture is not that low. So we might actually want to get some military buildings, like a practice range, for example. Just start somewhere. But first of all, we have to get the leather worker going. Then maybe the militia garrison, actually. So many choices. Let's get that. Might be a good idea. Just to get some more defensive units. And if we look at all of our settlements and Mahad, you should be able to build something Mataram as well. Both of these are they're so far to the south. So unless I can get some economy out of you, I don't really want to invest a lot of money here, to be honest. And what do we have more? For Hermanarikis. They're also pretty far south. Roads. But first Master Masons, so the roads are cheaper. And Kondovan, you can't get anything there. Garn, nothing there. I guess that's just it then. Because I want to start recruiting some better units if possible. Elgair. Yeah, why not? I mean, if the elves decide to start attacking us, we really need to be prepared for that. Okay. Now, I won't recruit anything more unless there are some really good troops. And no, there's not. So, Karvarad, both of you need to start moving towards that fort. And we also need to make sure that we move the boats that we have with these massive armies. That we move them north. You should actually start moving south. So that we can... Actually, Karasant, we want to get some more. So we can fill up another boat. You don't really have anything. I want you to go down to Mistrand. You have already moved, and that was okay. You have some units in there. Where do I want you? I think I just want to push all of them west, because we have some pretty decent stacks here already. So, keep moving. You are moving. You are moving. Great. Let's first of all try Onazanar. And if we're lucky, we might have enough movement points to just send them down to Withyboard afterwards. That would be fun. Game save succeed. And get in there. We don't have a general. We need to take that into consideration as well. So our morale will be pretty weak. Although the balance of power is in our favor. They don't get a garrison. They do have a ballista though. But I think we could just throw bodies at this and get out of it pretty much. Not whole. We will still lose. I'm thinking 35%. 35 to 80% is what we're gonna lose. Everything under that is great. Everything above that, not so much. Okay, look at this. Can we get some clear weather? Long shadows. Dawn. Or dusk, rather. I don't know. Okay. If we up here, just look at all these towers. We are going to get absolutely shot to hell by those towers. Well, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet, right? You into a wide formation. I don't think there are any more points of entry, are there? No. So this will all be just shucking bodies at whatever. You drop it up there. I want the crossbows and the archers to tag along as well. Right. All of our melee units, I want them in some kind of an orderly fashion. We don't have that many infantry units that aren't already attached to a to some kind of siege equipment. There we go. And archers. Actually, we can just amass all of the archers. Like that. And we also have some throwy boys that I might want to throw up on the wall, actually. You can join up after the foreign mercenaries. And then we have cavalry. Is there anything else that I've missed? I think it's just general and the cavalry down here. Which I'm not planning on using, to be honest. You. Just for fun. Look at this. So beautiful. Great. Now, I do believe we are ready. Ram. Do your ramming stuff. Can you go up anywhere? You can. You go up there. You go up. There's no more walls for you to conquer. And you think you should be able to come up here somewhere, right? Oh, still only one piece of wall. Unless we want to go all the way around. But no. Okay. So the towers will be doing their thing. And you will be doing yours. Oh, damn, they're causing so much damage to the towers already. We might actually have to throw up another ram. Yeah, that one's gonna start. That one's gonna catch fire. Oh, show. So, actually, 46, 28. Don't know if we will be able to. We might lose a lot of units when the siege towers start to break. Right, and around 70 something. So a lot of you just start running up, please. Run up, run up, run up, run up. We don't have a lot of melee units, unfortunately. You can run in and attack Durin's guard. You can run forward, please. You can just spread out and hopefully will attract a lot of attention from the towers with those units. Right. Can we get up on the walls? Doesn't look like it, does it? You are going up. That's great. You need the armor penetrating units to run in first. And if possible, it would be absolutely great if we could... if we could get our crossbows in as well. And if you run in, something like that. How's it going here? Are we actually doing something? Still 46 damage, that's okay. Although, I'm not quite sure what they're attempting. I guess we just have to fill up the towers first, and then they can drop down on the EREBOR axe throwers. Oh, damn, they are using that strategy. Oh, no. Slow down. And you attack the ballista, because this strategy is what we have learned to do in sieges. Just get them all clumped up in the entrance and then shoot them with a ballista. So far, we lost 9%, killed 16. So that's decent-ish. And you get in here as well. Would be so nice if we could get some archers up on the towers. What if I have you try to run in here? Oh. Right over there. You as well. Just try to run through it all. Fortunately, at least we've silenced the ballista. I think that's really great. Really, really great. You can run through a little bit more. And hopefully you will be able to kill them. The ballista crew. And we have you try to start attacking the Dale cavalry because pointy boys should do quite well against cavalry. Looks like we're having a real trouble reaching this wall. Just look at all the dead. God dang it. There we go. How's it going for you guys? Run through. Run through. Okay, this is actually going quite well. Against the stiff-beard archers. Nice. And still not really done with the dwarven ballista unit. There are 5 left, and then we can use them to start throwing javelins and stuff. Right, not you. Oh, we've lost so many Adelads. But that's okay. We can replenish them quite easily.
We are winning the battle. My lord,
Push.
Our men no longer command the castle.
This is going great. Now, can we please just run through with the crossbows?
Only half the enemy force remains.
Great.
We must pray they lose their
Right there, and then start shooting at them.
We have cut off the serpent's head.
And that's a general dead as well. That's awesome.
Let's see how these
Now, you, without you, get over here, and then we'll start attacking them from 2 sides. Beautiful.
Taken control of the castle.
And how's it going over here? We're still shooting them. I mean, with the crossbows, I think the process should be quite short. 27%, so a bit of almost a third. And that's okay. A lot of this is just trash, really. They are starting to rout as well. I don't think we have that many units left now, do we? Oh, these guys up on the wall. That's just a matter of time before they are finished. Their general is dead, or their yeah, their general actually. But they're dwarves, so their morale is still really strong. 29. There we go. And if we end the battle, we healed 4%, so that's decent. We lost a bit more than they did, but remember that the towers were most likely active throughout the entire... Maybe not. Doesn't look like we're getting shot anymore, but I think the towers were active for a long time. MVPs, Faerûn mercenaries, 112. Did any of you survive? Are these the same units? Plus 32. That's awesome. That's the MVP. Interesting. Rovanian hunters lost 69. What up? Killed 105. Rovanian spearmen 148. Killed 17. They just poked. Lost 115. The Adalad Dragon Guards killed 100. Most likely they were the ones on the wall, maybe? Anyway, Onazanar is ours. And now we'll see if we have enough movement points. I think that at least the cavalry should have enough movement points to attack EREBOR. And we also need a general to be a governor of EREBOR to get our relic. Should we try? This is a fortress, so I don't think we can attack it. Oh, they're still very unhappy with us. That's not good. They're gonna be so pissed. We need a general there. We should have exterminated the population, most likely. Can you get into an Azanar? Yes, you can. And I think this is going to help out a lot of things. There we go. Now they're not as pissed anymore. So we'll throw you into this army. Merge. We do have quite some cavalry, and we can... Do we have movement points for you? You merge. And you... Micromanage. First of all, merge here, maybe. Do we have any crossbows here? 152, 35. Merge. And then...
How may I
We
serve?
do need more beefcake infantry. We do have a lot of armor penetrating boys though, which is great. But I think I'd like to throw in another unit of crossbows, actually. We have two, one, two, three, four. We do have a lot of trash in as well.
How may I serve?
Hum.
Orders.
Adelad Dragon Riders.
How may I serve?
Can we merge these up? I don't think so. Let's throw in some more crossbows.
Joining the ranks.
And then I think if I pull you out of here,
March.
throw
Orders.
you in first there, merge,
Marching our armies.
then throw you in there. You can go up to Onazanar, micromanaging at its finest. And you can hang out here at the side.
As you will.
And throw you in first. You can also hang out at the side.
Forming up together.
Then throw you in here.
As you will.
Anyone else? I mean, I think the weaker units, we want them on the sides. Can still have quite a few archers in this army. So maybe like you attack from the side.
We march.
And
Joining
then
our armies.
throw you
How
in.
may I serve? We march.
This could be interesting. There we go.
We march.
You join there.
How may I
You
serve?
can't join them.
Orders. How
You
may I
can
serve?
though.
Orders.
Okay, I think this is gonna have to be good enough.
My ears
Good enough.
unseen.
We don't have any more EREBOR armies on the way here, at least, to Onazanar.
I shall continue it.
And after we repaired this, start working on the culture, I think they're gonna be a lot happier with us. Also, I do believe, yes, we still have the mining complex. That's awesome. Making 7 grand in mining. Right.
Orders. How
You.
may I serve? We shall end in
And
flames.
maintain the
Mario.
siege.
Orders.
Then save. And then let's attack Weatheboard without a general. This might go sideways real quick. They didn't get any garrison units. And 2 units of axe throwers, 1 unit of Northern archers, and King Gloin has the Durin's guard. So we should have this in the bag. Technically, we have a lot of armor penetrating boys. We have a lot of ranged boys. And you can be controlled by the AI. So we do have some cannon fodder boys as well that we can throw at the bodies that we can throw at the enemy. You could have joined them, and then we could have thrown in some archers. Yeah, whatever. Let's just fight this on the map. And hopefully this will be the day that we wipe out the dwarves of Erebor and we don't have to fight a huge friggin' doom stack. Let's hope that this is the day that we accomplish that. Right. Start the deployment right off the bat. Don't really... I would like to join in the same side as... ish, at least, that our ally does. So, we are going in here. Not a big fan of the sellswords not a big fan of the sellswords being the captain's units, because I'd rather have them actually being useful, and I don't want the captain to die because that might just cause all of my units to start routing. There we go. Let's not select you for now. We can select you as well, though. There we go. And cavalry, just in case they decide to sally out on us. Sell swords. The back. We have some strong infantry on here. I'm really glad that we threw out the orcs. You don't have to be in skirmish mode. I don't want you to be at fire at will. I think this should be good. Okay. Ooh, Durin's guard. That was the absolute worst place for him to spawn. Did we get any shots off, or are they already too far away? 58. We can actually run all of you up. The same with you. And as soon as we start to hammer them down a little bit with our archers, we should be able to just throw in the fodder. The wasty boys, Iron Hill Maddoxes. Great. Can you actually reach them? No, you cannot. I will not. Out of respect, I will stand. I will choose to stand. Sit. I will not. Great scene from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Okay. Let's just chill a little bit. You all walk up until you can start shooting at the Northern archers. The crossbows can stand over this little hole in the ground. I do think you should still be able to get a really good angle off. Then one of you can start shooting at the Maddoxes. Go, start shooting, please. And then start shooting at the Maddoxes. Or at the Northern archers, because they might not appear to be very scary, but they are still causing damage to my poor crossbows. Right, now you can attack. Looks like they will follow that order as well. Great, they will cause most likely a whole bunch of distress in the lines. Ludin's guard is way off to the back right now. Might be a fun idea. Send you around. Get some good charges off. If they decide to be stupid enough to go out into the field, that's on them. Maddoxes are being brought down. Great, Stonefoot Spearmen. Now you can start shooting at them instead. There we go. Now all of you should start firing at will. We're still shooting. We've killed 11%, lost 1. That's actually pretty decent. And doesn't look like the EREBOR infantry has a lot of upgrades either. Look at that. Now we're just booming in. Not a big... Okay, all of you are actually shooting. That's great. There we go. And where... Oh, where is the bat? How's it going? Okay, the cavalry is on its way. Ludin's guard. I would like to... if the Adolad Dragon Riders can get a charge off in this settlement. I don't think so. No. Stop. Pull back. That's not something that we want to try anymore. I think you'll get obliterated. Right. You... Oh, our ally is actually doing a pretty good job. You, what if I put you like here? Have you fire at will? Like musket fires, basically. You walk up and start shooting more in the center blobs. We also need to run up with the heavy hitters. Just in case they decide to start walking. What the boots technically are made for. I don't... My might get some pretty good shots off here, actually, but we're shooting a lot of our arrows straight into this little hill. I'm not very happy about that. Can we get... Ew. What if you start shooting at the Stonefoot Spearmen in the back? You can run up there and start shooting at the EREBOR axe throwers, maybe, then that would be great as well. Now, you are shooting at the back of the spearmen with the crossbows. I think that 22. How many do they have left after volley? That was very disappointing. So you can stop shooting. You can start shooting at the axe throwers. And then let's throw in the Sons of the Fallen in the back of the spearmen. We might as well use the dwarves and their mercenaries as well. We've lost 8, killed 42. So far, this is actually looking pretty promising. So if I run you up here, where can I place you? Oh, you are really not placed at all, are you? Up now, for example. I think you get some pretty good shots off. Unless they start dry shooting. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Now let's just have them shoot from there. And if you run up here, then you will be ready to start throwing if they come too close. Great. I think I have a pretty good position here, actually. All of our archers are out of ammunition. So you can hang back with our captain, make sure that he is entertained. What are you? You are still there, which is great. If I move you up just a smidgy Rooney, and you start shooting at the... Did we reach the general here? I want to see Durin's guard. EREBOR infantry, okay. Oh, it looked like we got a shit ton of arrows in the back of our crossbows. Look at this. Not good. There we go. Now you can form a shield wall, and we will have our own little Thermopylae right here. All of you can start shooting at the Iron Hill Maddoxes instead now. I think you should have a pretty good Durin's guard. Yeah! You attack. You attack. Should be able to get some charges off here. Although the charges apparently did more damage to us than it did to them. Jesus. So maybe not. Just maybe not. Pull back. Then it would be fun to have one of our crossbows go hunting for the general instead. How's it going? Okay. Still shooting at them, which is great. What do we have here? Some Autolad. Throw them in the mix. And run you back, because I actually value your arrows, or your javelins rather. Where we have Iron Hill Maddoxes, Durin's guard. Now I want the crossbow unit that I have running all over the place. I want you to get over here and shoot at the Durin's guard, because I think you would be doing a great job at it. You can actually run over here as well, because you are close enough. Okay, you start moving back. Give it to your axemen, throw them into the mix. And Sons of the Fallen can move into the EREBOR infantry. Great, and we actually haven't lost that many units for our with our ally. That's interesting. Get into position, please. They might be... Oh, they're only warmed up. Great. Then I want all of them to just unload their bolts at the Durin's Guard. Because I think this is gonna be really juicy. 56. Okay, at least I think we're starting to chisel down their hit points. That's good. You start moving on the infantry. Now we can start sending all of these units upwards. Onwards and upwards. You can actually get over here as well. Run, please. Possible. Without going through the Valley of Death. 48. Okay, we are starting to wear them down. Although it's not going as fast as I would have hoped in my dream of dreams. 47. Looks like a lot of them are getting some really wonky angles off. So let's get make the line a bit short, a bit thinner, rather. Oh, you do not want to go into a thin line, do you? Look at this.
We must look to our own soldiers for victory now.
Go. You. Start shooting at them as well. Now, hopefully, in the crossfires, they will be easier. Still. 33. And the bolts really should have started to wear down their armor by now. There we go. Righto. What if I put you right here? Okay. If that's the way you want to do it, sure. See if we can get some really good angles off here. Run in there, run in there. And then it will be this unit of crossbows that's really going to shoot at them with the Durin's Guard. Oh, damn. This work. Stop shooting. Okay, pull back. Pull back. Maddox. Frickin' Maddox. At least the infantry is doing a great job. They should be making a short work out of the dwarven laborers. And shoot at the Maddoxes. 74. Okay, that's actually halfway decent. Kind of on the fence if they want to be aggressive or defensive, though. 60, 55. Now you can start pulling away. Start shooting. There we go. Look at this. I don't think now we can just run them up again. How good of a volley can we get off? If we put, I'm just wanna mess around a little bit. See how good of a volley I can get off with these. They're really close, and then right smack dab in the back of the Maddoxes. And the general, Durin's Guard, should... They have 8 left. We lost 22%. Oh, beautiful. Right into the back of the dwarves. And, let's see, 28. We do actually have quite a few mercenaries here, so it would be fun to throw these guys with a general who has like a mercenary general trait. I think you can stop firing now, actually. See if we can push through a little bit more with our units. And any second now. Yeah.
Crush his men while they gnash their teeth and
King Gloin is King
Victory
dead.
is ours.
Beautiful.
Victory both righteous and
Lost
well-deserved.
19%, so we healed a
Cannot be
couple,
said
that's great.
otherwise.
And our trash only lost half of their army. Little less than half. But yeah, some of them retreated as well. Who's the MVP? 269, what up? The Sons of the Fallen also lost 89. 227 on Dead Crossbowman, that's awesome. 200 on Dead Crossbowman, Baroon Hunters 197. The archers did a great job in this battle. But one Dead Crossbowman only killed 86. And the Goblin Infantry actually killed 61 units. Balkoth Tribesmen 72. They also lost a shit ton of units. And healed a couple. Wouldn't really prioritize healing Balkoth Tribesmen, but you know, you can always get what you want. Anyway, EREBOR is ours. Now we need to get a general over here so we can collect the relic. And then we only have the one at Framsburg, I think. I think it's Framsburg. Left to collect. And once we've collected that one, we will have all of the relics. But Framsburg is in the hands, or if it's Eorlstone, I don't know. But both of those settlements, anyway, are in the hands of Gundabad. Exterminate the population. Lower the tax rate. And then just work on growth, I suppose. And just things to make them happy. Militia garrison might be good as well for law bonuses. Great. That's EREBOR taken care of, and the faction of EREBOR is destroyed. Beautiful stuff. Suitable that I also exterminated the last settlement of dwarves. Right, and now maybe we can start attacking. Oh, Tarfilin is strong. Jesus, they have some units in their settlements. I don't want to fight that. Right. Onazanar, I really have to wait a while for you to be happy, don't I? Too bad. And Gundabad, I don't think I will be at war with them yet. Now, I would like to end this turn and see if Dale attacks me. So let's end the turn. Oh, Dale lays siege to Esgaroth instead. Huh. Esgaroth is not going to be that easy to defend as Dale is going to be. And I think I also sent like my best troops to Dale. Candidate for adoption, it's Uwaid. Merchants Guild at EREBOR, why not? EREBOR Waynes. Well, you shouldn't get a Doom stack because he should be dead. You will receive a reward 2,000 coins if I take Bur Algier. Oh, so the Woodland Realm has actually claimed it. Damn, they're on the march. Esgaroth is besieged. I really didn't think that was an option. Dragon Egg obtained in EREBOR. Great. Great. The egg seems to be petrified, almost stone-like, and we do not know how old it is. With a little lore of these eggs, we can presume they have failed to produce life. Our Dragon Clan priests, on the other hand, claim with great enthusiasm and faith that they can feel a warmth within the egg and argue one day it will hatch for one chosen by the dragons to lead Rhûn to glory. Cool, so that's 2 out of 3 relics. The turn report made some money, number 1 in production, that's awesome. And most advanced. And trait increases, Mufari the Inquisitor. And Khan Margos the Inquisitor. Cool. Oh, cool titles, cool units. Don't mind if I do. At Saint Anne, we are working on getting some really good recruitments there. And Mufari can also get some Egg Marines, which is great. And I need you. I need you to start going west. Actually, did I start to send a boat here? I do believe that I did. And in the next turn, we will get units from boats. You
Course set.
sailing.
Orders.
You have an army. This is gonna be fun. I think I will be trying to fight the Doom stack with both of these armies, because this is not something that I will be able to defend it with.
Orders.
However, with this, I might have a bigger shot, to be honest. So what? Okay, get the boat there.
Like the weary camel, now we must rest.
Oh, we don't have the movement points to
Noble master.
drop out.
How may I serve? Closing. I am here only to
Oh no.
Orders.
So we are most likely going to lose Esgaroth.
Orders.
Damn, we should have dropped him over
Like the
here or
weary
something.
camel, now we
Well,
must rest.
that's spilt milk under the bridge.
Orders.
What if I take you out of here? Can't get any mercenaries.
At once.
But we can send a whole army
How may I serve?
to attack them. And then you will be laying siege to Dale. Man, I really should have dropped them. I thought they would have the movement points to drop below. You already have the siege equipment as well. We'll take a look at that later. Neburka, you got the port. Don't think you will be need roads here. Communal farming might be good though. Sant Anui, you got the army barracks. Right, that's why I could get those really juicy troops. Karvarad. You only have the barracks, and I don't think you can get any better barracks, can you? Yes, you can actually get the guard barracks. So, what we're going to do is build the Great Hall and the Leather Worker. We also need tables, etc. And Viltur, trading post, getting the roads after that, which is great. Leather Worker might be a good idea as well. We can only get the level 1 military buildings. So no rush there. Then we have Burgram. You got the Dark Sanctuary. Great stuff. Militia Garrison might actually be a good idea to get here. What do you have more? Onazanar, you repaired the fortress. And now hopefully you'll start. Oh, they are just being pissy, aren't they? Dark Sanctuary might help a little bit. Don't think land clearance should be the highest priority. 4 turns, 4 turns. We need to get them to make them a bit happier. This should help. 4 turns, 4 turns, 4 turns. Great. That's it. Wow, I'm really not happy about this. I thought it was against the rules. I thought they would have to attack Dale. Because this is not something that I can hold them back with. But even if they take Asgaroth, I will give them hell before they do. That's for damn sure. What if I just put you into this fort, for example? Would that get them to pull back? That would be interesting in that case. You can join that fort as well. And retrain everything. And recruitment report. Mistrand. It should be we should have a boat going down. Mistrand, Mataram. You should start moving north. And we can get some more basic use here as well, actually. And then we have Lest, Arola Dragon Guard. Can move into the fort at Strondost. Just so that I have everyone at the same place. And Strondost, right, you did get a lot of units. Elgeir, you've got some basic boys that I really should start moving down to Mist as well. Just build some stuff. Hopefully someday I'll make enough money to not have to care anymore. Karasant. Right, you are ready as well. And Karvarad, you start moving north.
We move. How may I serve? Orders.
And then it's just a bunch retrained at Esgaroth and Mireriariarioriarion. Great. So, boat moved. Boat moved. Boat, ugh. So, now we should really... You are independent right now because we've killed the dwarves. So,
How may I serve? Orders.
what can I take you out? I actually can. Let's bring out a lot of these
How
guys,
may I serve?
except for just some basic boys. They're still happy
How
enough.
may I serve?
Great.
Forming up together.
Now we can start moving. Build forts wherever possible. Really should have built more forts around here, but hopefully I don't really have to care quite a while. This is a castle. But I think we already can get... Yes, the guard barracks here. Beautiful. So we need a warlord's hall. Then we can take care of all that. Great, so you are moving. I don't think I really need to worry about this independent general anymore. So you start moving west.
We move. How may I serve?
You start moving well.
As you will. An honor to serve.
Right. You actually get into Burkaupis first. I don't want to fight this on the open field just yet, even though it would be nice to kill the faction leader.
Orders.
We have you out in the open field. Look at this big juicy prize. You will be able to defend just fine. Don't like these big armies that are just hanging around. Don't like that one bit. But I do think that we have done everything that we want to do now. So now we'll just need to see if we will be losing Esgaroth in this episode. That might very well be the case. If not... Oh, yes! What up? Plan worked. And you are laying siege today with that army, but that's absolutely okay. That's absolutely okay.
The enemy lay siege. We will show
That's
them no
great.
fear.
Strategy worked. So now I can use the garrison at Esgaroth to attack that little woodland realm army. Okay. So, everything here that's not, like,
How may I
really good.
Orders.
Okay.
Orders.
If I drop you right here.
Taking your men ashore.
This is a full stack, and a pretty good one at that. So,
My lord. Noble
you. Is this the army that's going to attack the Dalian family member out in the open field, I wonder?
An honor
I think
to
so.
serve.
I think so.
Orders.
You
My lord.
will be
Your will, my lord.
attacking from that side, and Esgaroth lower the tax rates a lot to make them a bit happier about being and whatnot. Right. Have you there?
Noble master.
You are going to attack them.
Will engage them
Save.
honorably.
The balance of power is just slightly in our favor, but this is going to be absolutely brutal. Oh. Right. You will be attacking. You will help out. You will help out. Let's go. Ugh.
Not one of us shall fail to keep all
This is where the
battle.
the big battle of our time, where the fates are going to be decided. Really nervous. Really, really nervous. Right. I guess the weather is good enough. Go to deployment. And most likely, they will not be attacking us, even though that would be just absolutely amazing if they were to do that. Have the phalanx in front. Adolad. Fill up the lines behind them. And the UDEG Marines, I don't want you to fire at will yet, but you can back just a smidge. General, hang back. Chariots with the general, cavalry with the general. You have quite a bit of cavalry, actually. That's great. All of the ranged cavalry can actually stand up here. And just like that, I think we are good enough. My plan is to have the phalanx just choke up the opening here, if they were to march over the river, and then fill up with Adelad, who are effective against armor. Should be doing a pretty good job, hopefully. Don't have that many. We don't have basically any archers except for the crossbows and the ranged cavalry unit. So that's interesting. Right. Don't think there's much more to wait for. I'm hoping that they will be sallying forth across the river. Doesn't look like that's the case now, does it? Ooh. Get up here and fire at will. Okay. They are not attacking. Not now, at least. Let's see if we can get some charges off, maybe. Or start walking across with the phalanx. You attack the rangers. Yes. We'll just charge out the cavalry first and see what kind of damage we can deal. Go. Was not a very good charge. Pull back. 2. Right. Pull away. You should be moving in to attack them. You can do that as well, please. And why are you going over there? God dang it. If you have anything in Barding Lake Town Pikemen, I don't want to attack them head on. You attack the pikemen. That's pikemen as well. You can attack Northern archers. Pull back, and then we'll just do even more of these charges. Where are you going? Not a big fan of what my cavalry is doing. There we go. Now you can pull back. Barding marksman. Barding marksman. Pull back a bit quicker. Double click should have them run, but it doesn't look like that's the case. And you, maybe the barons. Now you pull back. We've lost 3, killed 10%. That's actually not that bad. Not bad at all. Attack the Athala Rangers, please. You should be attacking the Earls. And you can attack the Barding Marksman. See if I can have you ride through. Great. Now you pull back.
In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Barding Marksman. Attack them, please. Now you attack the Athala Rangers again. After that, you should attack those Rangers. And skirmish mode is deactivated. Pull back, please.
Victory is well within our grasp.
It's okay if we just lose a whole bunch of cavalry first, actually. What do we have here? Horse guards, dragon riders. Right, it's our allies that are getting their asses handed to them, aren't they? Aggressive, be aggressive. Right. Get another charge off at them, please. Oh, damn. Barons, heavy infantry. Don't think that's something that I want to run into. Barding marksmen. We can run into them though.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
And attack barding marksmen. So far, the timer is looking okay. Oh no! Not into the pikemen. Jesus. Right. Going over here. Attack the Northern Rangers. That was a beautiful charge. Gee. Righty. You can start pulling away. You can attack the barding marksmen. Looks like their army is really starting to get a bit scattered. No! Not the pikemen. Oh, they are just pikemen everywhere, aren't they? Aren't there? Okay, cavalry. Come over here, please. You as well. Arulad. And barding marksmen. Just charge head first into the cavalry. Okay. We also need to remember that their general was right there. Wrong. Against cavalry. Just look at how much they killed. And now our ally is across the river as well. Have anything here that we could attack? I will not be charging in anymore into the royal guardsmen, because that is just not a good idea. Lake Town pikemen. We are okay. Our ally is attacking them everywhere. That's great. Big juicy attacks. Might not have to use any of my better units.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Great. Great. Northern archers. Start pulling back again, please. There and back again. And can we just get some kind of a barding marksman? All of my cavalry attack the barding marksman.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Great. Also, most likely a couple of dead units of friendly fire. But that's okay. Most important thing is that a lot of their melee units are most likely starting to get a little bit tired. And their archers are dead. And their dreams are not crushed. Not yet. Do we have anything more range that we can attack here? Do have those Northern archers. So we will be charging them. And now broken. Mop them up. Run away. I think the Northern militia are effective against armor. So that's not something that I want a prolonged battle with. Pull back. Pull back. Charge. And pull back. I really think that I should be retiring my poor cavalry. Right. Now, it's about time. Send forth my melee units across the bridge, because now I think it should be safe, somewhat safe. Reinforcements, unit routes. All of my allies basically are starting to route. But I still think they've done a gosh darn good job. And we have the Barons, Heavy Infantry, Dalian Billmen, EREBOR Infantry. Huh. There we go, and you. Now we can slow it down a little bit. I want the archers to be able to shoot at the Barons, actually. So, you run up here, please. And the Udeg Marines also be brought up into speed. Up to the front lines. Because now they should start to be a bit tired. So the bombs, just the bomb against these. Start shooting barons. 119. How much after one volley? Oh, don't really need to color me impressed yet, just yet. And you can attack the infantry. You can attack them as well. Do we have anything? All right. Lake Town pikemen. Charge them in the back, maybe. Here we go. Broken. Mop them up. Great. Now you can march up here again, form some kind of a line. What are you doing? You should still be shooting barons. All of you can start pulling back. Orms made of clay.
We are winning the battle.
Maybe the billmen. Light infantry. Okay, now we need to slow down the timer a little bit. Their armies are on the way. Here you go. Throwing some fire on the heavy infantry barons. Hopefully that has a really good effect on their morale. And still eager, huh? You attack them. Pull back. All we can start throwing at the billmen now, actually. $138. I mean, it's not the most effective killing weapon for killing, is it? So, stop throwing. Then we'll move you up towards the billmen. Do they have any cavalry anywhere? On that flank, they do. Our cavalry caught them. Right. Right. Left. We need to kill the general. Just start sending everyone in. Loki Gamprim. Pikes should have the advantage against billmen, just range-wise. And you... hopefully you'll do alright, at least against the barons. Hope so. You can fill up the ranks there. And the Royal Guardsmen walked straight into my arms. How marvelous. And don't want... do I want you to attack the pikemen? Really don't. Really don't. I want you to attack the pikemen. There we go. Everyone should be on aggressive or attack. Attack the Northern militia now. We've lost 49%, half of our total army. They've lost 67, so it's not as much to our advantage as I would have wanted. Now, the general is dead, though. I wonder if it's Ross. So, hopefully, this will just have all of them start wavering. I want all of you to attack the pikemen. We also need to, if anyone starts breaking. It doesn't look like that's the case now, does it? Unfortunately not. I want you to be attacking the pikemen as well, if possible. So run over here. And we should hopefully be able to
Only half
get
the enemy force remains.
good bombs off.
We must
And
probably
since
lose
their
their will to
general is
fight.
dead, they're shaken. Can we get them to waver? Broken. Yeah, buddy. Now, stop throwing. You attack them. You attack them. Oh, we have a lot of units breaking there. You are catching them. And you catch them. Hopefully we'll get a whole shit ton of prisoners out of this. So far, not that many. We've actually had a pretty good morale. All of them. That's impressive, of course, that they stand their ground. I must respect that. Looks like the pikes turned. Oh, how the pikes have turned. Shoot at the pikes, please. And here we are mopping up all of them. Billmen are broken. What's left that's not broken? Is it just the pikes, maybe? And there we go. Now we can continue the battle. Just make sure to capture all or most of them. There we go. And you can follow them. We've taken 91% of them, so that's good enough. That includes the general as well, of course. And couple. Ooh, so close to survive. There we go. Capture as many as possible, and it should be done in any second now. What's over here? Two barons. Can we catch up with them? That's the question everyone's wondering. We've lost 51%. And 500 of you. Right.
Great victories are like sweet nectar.
Let's see. We also we healed up quite a few. That's awesome. So my general only lost 550, and our captain, our allied, lost 1.2k. But that was just trash boy anyway, so that doesn't really matter too much, fortunately. Or maybe it did. No, it didn't. Or did it? I don't think it did. Anyway. Let's see what the MVP was. And we've taken care of the Dale Doomstack now, so that's done. 161 on Arola Dragon Guard. Most likely it's a cavalry, right? 168 on Baron Raiders. 67 on Arola Dragon Riders. 269, what up, on Arola Dragon Riders. It's the cavalry. They did such a good job early in the beginning. They suffered greatly for it, but they did such a marvelous job. And that's the Dale Doomstack taken care of. Which is great. Amazing. So that's one threat fewer to worry about. And we will execute all of them. And it was the Edsgaroth garrison that sallied out. Merge up. And retrain what can be retrained. Get some crossbows as well, why not? Two, I have a cavalry. Could be merged up. Still not a big fan of the elves hanging around.
Yes, noble master.
Thinking that it might be a good idea to start pushing now. So if I take you and put you into the Woodland Realm Fort, I think that might be a good idea. I'm not sure, but it could be a good idea. Right. That said, let's just go through our messages. Settlement besieged, Dale. Yep. End of turn report. Faction announcements. A lot of retinue expansions on Ormar, this general. Okay, cool. Who's hanging out in Burkalpis. Condish Mercenary. Right, this one, that will be cool. We also have like Mercenary General and things like that as well. Biatan, Conqueror of Erebor, Kusan, Runic Shield, Hit Points, Translator Influence. Oh, we've gotten a lot of retinue, which is amazing, of course. Construction. Elgeir, you got the guard barracks, which, yes, Goldie boys. We also mustn't forget that we actually need practice range as well. Looks like we already have the best one we can, though, which is really weird. Really, really weird. Maybe it's a cultural thing. Karasant, you got the Great Hall. After that, you'll be able to get the guard barracks as well. Practice range, stables. Merchant's Wharf, Bazaar. So many great things that I really need to keep up. And Rubar, you got the blacksmith. Is there anything that I would like for you to get right now? Don't necessarily think so. Public fountain might be good. Militia garrison might be fun. Ilanin, you are building the guard barracks. Interion Yor, you will be able to build the guard barracks. And Mornedel, now you got the mining network. Great, and now we're just plowing with economic buildings here. Flowing with cash, fortunately, hopefully, later down the line somewhere. Leather worker, because why not? Erebor got the leather worker. Now you're working on the militia garrison, and then we will need economic buildings out of you. I can't build any mines because they already have the mining complex. Making money. That's bank right there. Beautiful. But we also need to make sure that we can defend it. That's all little detail. And Miriariarioriarion, you're starting on Warlord's Hall, because then we can build when we get the culture for it. That's gonna take a while though, so we might just focus on the Dark Shrine first, actually, then the Leather Worker. And Onazanar, now you have some culture, and you will be rebelling in the next turn, unless I can just throw a shit ton of garrison your way. I don't want to use any mercenaries. Still at 65. Okay, this is not gonna be great. They might start pissing and moaning. What if I take you out? Still at 65. What if I put you in, take you out? A 50, that's even worse. Oh, Jesus. You don't have any retinue. Put you in there. Still might want to take you out though. 65 still. Right. I think if we move our capital. Is Karasant the capital now? Right. And that's still pretty much in the middle, I would say. But what if we move it to Ilanin instead? What would happen? Ilanin, now are you pissed? No, you're okay. And now you are happier. Great. You have a general and move you to Witherboard. You can move back to Witherboard. Great. Very happy about that. Now we need to start going to work on the Woodland Realm. Recruitment report, Mistrand. You have a lot of units to throw onto the boat. And you can't reach quite yet, but you're not really high priority either. Start moving up, actually move you into the port. And then we have just a whole bunch of retrained units. Right. So, units on the boat, units on the boat. Then I want you to over towards Lest.
We must anchor until morning.
We won't be recruiting anything there, but at Strondost, we have a lot of fun stuff to throw onto the boat. No crossbows though, but I'm thinking some Baroon hunters might be a good idea. No, let's not. Let's not. And then we have, of course, Karasant, the ports.
Orders.
Let's first
Our
pick
wind
you
shall be
up.
fair.
Then go over here, pick a general and units from Karasant. And now we can start sailing again.
Our wind shall be fair.
We'll pick up some units
Like
here,
the camel,
Elan,
now we must rest.
Orders.
some units all across the river, all across the bay, bank, whatever.
Noble one.
Looks like we are starting to get some generals as well. That's awesome.
How may I serve?
Because you, for example, desperately need a general. So let's throw you in there, throw you in there, and just like that,
Our forces together.
we have an army.
How may
You
I
can go
serve?
into Burgram,
An honor to serve.
mercenaries. Great. It's starting to look just fantastic.
Orders. An
You-
honor to serve. How may I serve? Yes, noble master.
You will take care of them
This will be an honorable
in the
battle.
next
We move.
episode.
My eyes are
Kind of working on getting everyone into position. We only have one region left for Dale to take care of, and they have a general there as well. Don't know where they get all of them from, but still happy for them. They will need them in the rate that I'm currently killing their faction leaders and heirs. Speaking of which, we need to take care of him. Take care of him. So it's good that we have these armies in the area.
I have nothing to say
I
to
put you right here.
I am
Then we can
here
see what
only
kind
to
of
fight
army
thee.
they have. Right here, we'll see. They have a lot of Northmen, so there's not. That's not that scary. Put you here so we can look at both of them. Which is great. And this spy can therefore be moved into the Woodland Realm territory. We are doing some logistical power moves right here. Right. Everyone's moved. Boats have been moved. Settlements have been taken. EREBOR has been crushed.
Orders.
And we are happy.
See all
So I'll be wrapping up the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching if you watched it this far. I also want to give a huge thank you for the support that this campaign has gotten in views and comments and likes, etc. I appreciate you so much if you take the time to write any comments or just take the time out of your day to watch the content. That means a lot to me as well, of course. So thank you for that. If you have any requests on which faction you would like for me to play in the next campaign, it's a good faction of humans that should be on the docket now. Because I've played elves and dwarves and no orcs yet, though. But still, I would like to play a good faction now after playing Rhûn. So if you have any requests on that, please write them down below. In the next episode, most likely we will be defending Dale and maybe even wipe Dale out from the map. So stay tuned for that one and subscribe if you would like to see more. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.